Welcome back to Merv Griffin's 100th birthday memorial celebration, in which this time around we're going to play another Super Nintendo game. And this time I've picked the original Jeopardy. Let's see how we do. Most importantly, let's have a good game. Let's win.
This is Jeopardy!
Alright, here we go. Let's play.
Here are the categories.
For the Jeopardy round, we have foods, imaginary islands, sports, American art, historic names, and finally, science and nature. Alright. Let's go with American art for 100.
The answer is
His April 1st Saturday Evening Post covers deliberately contain mistakes. Who is, Norman Rockwell? American Art 200.
the answer is
He created ads for women's shoes, but only copied the label of a Campbell's soup can. Who is Andy Warhol? American Art 300.
the answer is
Though published in Elephant Folios, his subjects were the birds of America. Who is John James Audubon? One second. Yeah, I could hear Tiger meowing, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna bring him in here with me. Here you go. Alright, well, here. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't move. Don't move. Okay, you can stay in here with me. Alright, let's continue American art. Oh, my bad, Tiger. My bad. Sorry, for 400.
the answer is
His two worlds are rural Pennsylvania and Christina's world. Who is Andrew Wyeth? Very good. American Art 500, please.
the answer is
He painted 3 portraits of Washington, one left unfinished, one used on a $1 bill. Who is Gilbert Stuart? Ran the category. I'm gonna take foods for 100.
the answer is
Southern specialty and America's favorite dish. What is fried chicken? Over here, Tiger.
the answer is
Donut-shaped deli delight, from Yiddish for rain. What's a bagel? Foods for 300.
the answer is
Lox, gravlax, and Nova Scotia are forms of this fish. What is salmon? Foods for 400.
the answer is
Often paired with cabbage, this is brisket preserved in brine. What is corned beef? Foods for 500.
the answer is
A New York chef invented these in the 1850s when told his French fries were too thick. What are potato chips? Ran that category, $3,000. Historic names 100.
The answer is
Lionel Barrymore, Christopher Lee, and Tom Baker both play this mad monk on film. Who is Rasputin? Historic names 200.
the answer is
Empress Sophie the Great didn't sound right, so she changed her name to this in 1762. What is Catherine the Great? Historic names for 300.
the answer is
The Lady with the Lamp. Who is Florence Nightingale? Historic people for 400.
the answer is
Historic names 400, I mean. This great violin maker's first name was Antonio, and his last name didn't originally end in us. Who was Stradivari? Historic names for 500.
the answer is
His dime novels made Buffalo Bill legendary. Who is Zane Grey? Alright, no. Who is Ned Buckline? Thank God. Imaginary Islands 100.
the answer is
Sir Thomas More created this idyllic island 15 miles off the coast of the Americas. What is Utopia? Imaginary Islands 200.
the answer is
Friday's Beach is one of several beaches on this character's island in the Atlantic. Who is Robinson Crusoe? Alright, Imaginary Islands 300.
the answer is
Supposedly near Mexico, its name comes from Captain Flint's booty buried there. What is Treasure Island? Imaginary Islands 400.
the answer is
This monstrous animal came to New York from Skull Island, southwest of Sumatra. Who is King Kong? Imaginary Islands 500.
the answer is
The Island of the Busy Bees is in the Tyrrhenian Sea in this children's classic by Carlo Collodi. What is Pinocchio? $6,000. Science and Nature 100.
the answer is
Officially, a fly has this many wings. What is 2? Science and Nature 200.
the answer is
Hares living in cold regions are usually brown in the summer and this color in winter. What is quiet? Science and Nature 300.
the answer is
The longest day of the year in Australia occurs in this month. What is December? Beer. Foster's, Australian for beer. Science and Nature 400.
the answer is
An oologist is a scientist who studies these. What are bird eggs? Science and Nature 500.
the answer is
Meeting middle life, this geologic era saw the emergence of early mammals. The Mesozoic era.
the answer is
Nickname of the dragster Don Garlitz. What is Big Daddy? $200.
The answer is.
In 1916, Georgia Tech beat Cumberland College 222 to nothing in this sport. What is football? $300. 7,300. A hackle is a long, narrow neck feather, usually from a cock, used by fishermen to make these. What are flies?
The answer is.
After losing 737 games in just 7 years, they won the 1969 World Series. For the Brooklyn Dodgers, oh, that's not right. It is not the Brooklyn Dodgers, so that's the first incorrect answer I've given all game. It's the New York Mets.
The answer is.
Diving position where a diver stays bent at hips with legs held straight and grasps the back of the knees. Jenny. That is wrong. What is the pike? Oh, shoot! I misspelled it completely. There was a bright light in the middle of the way, so I couldn't see. Yeah, oh well, I completely misspelled it. So I want to finish the Jeopardy round with $13,700. Jenny will go first in Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
Journalism, the Bible, F in biology, famous quotes, starts with G, and finally, dancers.
The answer is.
Joseph Heller wrote, there was only one catch, and that was this. What is catch 22? I'll take 400, same category.
The answer is.
Of the RAF, he said, never was so much owned by so many to so few. Winston Churchill. F in biology, 200.
The answer is.
The substance used to preserve frogs that are dissected in biology class. What is formaldehyde? Alright. I need to go let Tiger out. Alright, go on. And F in biology for 400.
The answer is.
The fennec is the smallest of these animals. The common red is the best known. What are foxes? F in biology for 600. 14.5, please. The union of two gametes to form a zygote. What is fertilization?
The answer is.
By definition, a substance capable of killing a non-green plant such as mold or mildew. What is a fungicide?
The answer is.
The two leg bones that fit this category. What are the femur and fibula?
The answer is.
I had escaped with the skin of my teeth, said this biblical paragon of patience. Job. Yep. Jenny finally has some money.
The answer is.
Bishop Sheen said these unbelievers had no invisible means of support. Who are atheists? And 1,000.
The answer is.
Great philosopher said, get a good wife, you'll be happy. Get a bad one, you'll be a philosopher. Jenny. She doesn't know. Jim. Socrates. Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
The answer is.
It claims to provide all the news that's fit to print. What's the New York Times? Journalism 400.
The answer is.
Syndicated advice columnist whose poll indicated 72% of women prefer cuddling to lovemaking. Who is Ann Landers? For 600, please, same category.
The answer is.
Jingo journalism promoted our going to war against this country in 1898. And that country was Spain. So Jenny is now back on the plus side. Starts with G200.
The answer is.
First American to orbit the Earth in space. Who is John Glenn? Starts with G for 400.
The answer is.
Oscar is to acting as this is to music. What is a Grammy? For 600, please.
The answer is.
Adolescent version of the cucumber. Oh, lockdown on the buzzer. Griffin.
The answer is.
According to the Bible, he gave Eve her name. Who is Adam? The Bible 400. 33,000, please. The second book of the Old Testament. What is Exodus? $66,000.
The answer is.
Idol builds an old jewelry while Moses is on the mountain. What is the Ark of the Covenant? That is wrong. Jenny. The golden calf. Oh, okay.
The answer is.
Jewish holiday when the book of Esther is read. What is Passover? That's not right either. Now we're starting to drop a little bit, but we have a lot of money sitting in front of us, so I shouldn't be too worried. It's Purim. Purim. Correct. Next.
The answer is.
He wore his trademark top hat and tails in his very first film, Dancing Lady, with Joan Crawford. Oh, and I got locked down on the buzzer. Strudel. Fred Astaire.
The answer is.
As he was writing it, his ass spoke to him. Jimmy. Balaam. Balaam, however you say it, I'm not sure. Either way, Jenny's up to $2,500 and we have 8 clues left.
The answer is.
Away he'll schlep with his elephant chef while Stella and Ursula sway in step. Who is George of the Jungle? Starts with G1000.
The answer is.
This poisonous lizard is only found in the southwest U.S. Oh, come on. The Gila monster.
The answer is.
Newsweek commented on the power of the press when Barbara Baines' dog was killed by a couple of heavy paper. What is the Los Angeles Times? And 1,000.
The answer is.
The Chicago Daily Defender and the LA Sentinel are aimed primarily at these readers, who are blacks or African Americans.
The answer is.
This Broadway hoofer, once a female impersonator, played a Broadway hoofer in Yankee Doodle Dandy. Who is James Cagney? $600.
The answer is.
This 1983 film focused on a steelworker named Alex who wanted to be a ballerina. What is Flashdance?
The answer is.
Donna McKechnie, Carol Bishop, and Samuel Williams all won Tony Awards for playing dancers in this musical. What is the chorus line? Last clue.
The answer is.
Though born in Bombay, Juliet Prowse grew up in this country. Locked down on the buzzer. South Africa. So Jim finishes Double Jeopardy with $4,200, Jenny $3,500, and me $69,000. So let's go ahead and composers. All right. That's my answer. And I'm going to end up with the maximum allowed. And I'll see you all for the next game after the break.
The final Jeopardy answer is.
Is it indeed? Franz Joseph Haydn, it sure is. Be right back right after this. Well, Jenny got it wrong. She'll drop to $2,000. Jim doubles his money to $8,400. And I go up to the maximum allowed. We'll be back after this.